talk about something that my brother-in-law shared on his social media. And he posted something basically along the lines of having a conversation with someone quite some years back. And there was nothing particularly significant about the conversation that was transpiring, or nothing really, I'm not going to say memorable, because obviously it was memorable enough for it to be remembered, but nothing quite out of the ordinary in the conversation. But with that story, he came to find that there was a part of this conversation that he had with the other person, that some of the dialogue, or a specific point in the dialogue, the person never forgot what he had said. And I found that to be impactful in a way that, you never really know how you show up in someone's life on the regular. And there can be so many instances that you come across someone and what may be something so minuscule to you, what may be something so average to you, could be hugely life-altering for someone else. And in this instance, it was, and he never forgot it. And with all that being said, I'm saying this, that what I try to do in my daily videos, in what I try to do in just sitting in front of this camera and articulating things the best that I can, and just kind of giving you guys a not necessarily a peek, but a look into my life, a look into my diary, and how I process information and how I walk away with certain things. And, I do this in hopes that maybe one day that I'm able to impact someone in the same way. And maybe if I'm lucky enough in life, like he was, I could hear about it, but walking away with hopefully thinking that I have is a lot for me anyway. Just knowing that what I do and what I try to do, and just putting out what I put out in hopes that it's going to touch someone and impact them in a way that maybe they'll walk away with something and just say, damn, I remember that, this person said this and it moved me and it helped me and it allowed me to look at something very, very different than what I was looking at it traditionally. And it helped me, navigate through a difficult time, or help me navigate through something that I was pondering and I was having trouble trying to really sort things out. And I'm hoping that one day, maybe I might be lucky enough to hear, something like that, but maybe I won't. And even if I don't, I'm just hoping that I impact someone the same way that he did. And just knowing that the day-to-day conversations that we have with people, we can impact anyone that way with just kind words, with just an ear or a shoulder, or just a regular conversation, and just two friends talking, siblings, parents. It's incredible how we impact each other's lives, and we take a lot of that for granted, and we don't really pay more attention to what we say to each other and how we say it, and what's behind the words and the phrases that we say, and how they impact people. But again, I say all that to say this: I find it incredible that we're able to impact each other in the ways that we do. And it's so gratifying to know that someone experienced your life in a way that impacted them in a positive way. And that's something that they'll never forget, and they'll always remember you for that. Anyway, that's all I got. Do what you do it well, do it the best way you know how. Jay Cotto, I am out. Peace.